Hello guys, this is the Epic Gamer Boy here and Happy New Year's. I know it's kind of a bit late to say this, but I'm sorry that I haven't talked on my channel for a while because I have been on vacation. I have been on vacation for those few days. I mean, I did make some videos, but I didn't really talk, but those are just like shorts and stuff. And I made some when I come back, but here we are again. And I'm back, and I forgot what I'm gonna do. Should I make them plan? I mean, I do have plans of what I'm gonna be doing for 2023. So yeah. But right now, I just want to post some tech content because it's been a while. So, anyways, today we're gonna see. Today we're gonna be doing an iPhone 7 review in 2023 because look, 2023 is already here. I don't want to show anything personal or open any videos. So I'm already seeing videos like people doing videos like using the iPhone, using this iPhone in 2020. Like for example, using the iPhone 8 in 2023, using the iPhone 10 series in 2023, stuff like that. I'm also seeing, so please don't do it. Sorry, but I'm just trying to make a video. Here, I don't want to show too much. But you guys should probably saw it. Mm, if you're like subscribed to those tech YouTubers. So yeah, let's begin. So the iPhone 7 here is actually a really nice phone. It's actually really fast. I mean, it's still pretty fast and decent in 2023. I mean, so during my vacation, I did try to main this iPhone 7 for like a week and a half, and overall the performance isn't like that bad on here. Like overall the performance isn't like that bad on here. This thing has 100% battery health, which I'm guessing it's replaced because most iPhone 7s do have like batteries are like degraded on here. And here's an iPhone 7 Plus. I think both of these iPhones are still pretty fast, even though these iPhones did not get iOS 16, but this one's 2 gigs of RAM and this one's 3 gigs of RAM. They're pretty decent, and the 7 Plus does have 10 times zoom, which is pretty decent. I mean, 10 times zoom is pretty good. So, yeah, that's that. This one's 128 gigabyte. My 7 Plus is also 120 gigabyte. And they're both in like my favorite colors of the iPhone 7s. I like, so yeah. So taking a look at this phone, you can do pretty much almost all of it. I thought when the iPhone 14 series came out, I was like, I feel like the apps are gonna start saying this application requires iOS 16 or later, or do you want to download a older version of the app? But so far, when I go to the App Store and when I want to download something that I want, all of the apps are still pretty much basically working. So you can still play stuff like you can still even play some like heavy games on here that you cannot do on like let's say the iPhone 5S or the iPhone 6 because those have iOS 12. So games like Among Us, Pokemon Go, and some like heavy games should work on it. Should work on it and run pretty fine. I mean, now now the iPhone 7 is like is like 6.5 years old. So I mean the iOS support is pretty decent. So it got like so I mean it ran from like iOS 10 all the way up to like 15, but I know it's pretty sad how the iPhone 7 did not get iOS 16, even though I mean before when iOS 16 came out, I was like, ooh, I gotta get ready for this. I'm so excited to install iOS 16 on my iPhone 7 and my 7 Plus, but then when I realized the iPhone 7 didn't get iOS 16, I was disappointed as well. So now it's on iOS 15. It's on 15.7.2 beta. I actually found a YouTube video to get this vid to download this. If you guys have been wondering how did I got 15.7.2 beta, but yeah, it's in this like orange silicone case. By the way, this is not the Apple silicone case. It's like a silicone case I got from like Five Below, because the cases they're pretty cheap. I mean, also like not every cheap cases are like that bad. I mean, I know I've like gotten like a phone that has like a really cheap case, but they're like all beat up. But the cases at like Five Below are like really cheap. I've actually done an unboxing video of this case, so it's still up on my channel. So yeah, so 1 week of maining this, I can do pretty much anything on here. Just like the 6S, I can do pretty much anything on here. Here's the camera quality on the iPhone 7. And it's not bad. I almost showed my face there, but you guys probably already know what I look like. So, let me see what else. Now, there are some issues that that can only happen to like iPhone 7 phones. I heard like loop disease, bad baseband, and loop disease and bad baseband. I heard, but my previous iPhone 7 did have loop disease, like the one I had before this one, and yeah, the one I had before this one had loop disease. Let me think of anything else. And bad basebands are. I think bad basebands actually happens on the iPhone 7 like more than like any other iPhones with like iOS 11 and above. I mean, where it cannot be activated on the setup screen, but I never really had that happen. I've never really had like that much device happening before, so yeah. I also realized the charging port on this thing is like a bit loose, but it still charges, which is a good sign. So yeah, really nice. So yeah, I guess I was about to do a review of the iPhone 7 in 2023, but then I got my iPhone 7 Plus here, so why not let's do them both. So yeah, pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent. So should you still buy an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus in 2023? Yeah, I need to get used to saying the New Year's every time, cause like you remember how like over the past whenever a new year come out, I'm like more used to saying the previous year. I need to get used to saying like the current year. So now it's 2023, so I need to say like let's say for example iPhone 6S reviewing 2023, iPhone 7 reviewing 2023, stuff like that. So yeah. I mean, I know my dad still uses an iPhone 7, but I've actually still seen like some people out there that still uses like an iPhone 7 or and a 7 Plus, but for like this but same thing with like the 6S, 6 or 6S, but those are like barely, but the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, I still see people out there that's using it, and yeah. Overall, the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus is a really decent phone. I mean, they can actually be good as like backup phones. Like both of these are actually unlocked. Oh, also the battery health on the 7 Plus is 85. I didn't mean to like I got this on Black Friday. I mean, I didn't mean to trade my one I got on my birthday for like a really scratched up one, but this one works But I mean, it does. I mean, even with a lot of scratches on the screen, it doesn't really affect the phone. So yeah, I can still use the phone in any case. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this video here. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down if you want to see more videos, and bye.